Hey there, and welcome. Feeling a little lost in the sea of health advice out there? Well, in the next few minutes, we're going to cut right through all that noise and give you a simple, actionable guide to your daily wellness. Let's jump right in. Right? It's a huge question. I mean, if you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by all the conflicting articles, the fad diets, the workout trends, you are definitely not alone. It can feel pretty much impossible to figure out where to even start. And that's exactly why we put this together for you. We've boiled it all down into 5 key areas, kind of like a roadmap for a healthier life. We're going to start with the basics, the pillars of wellness. Then we'll tackle how to conquer our digital day, unlock the power of prevention, explore mindful living, and wrap up with some really surprising health boosts. Okay, first up, the pillars of wellness. Think of these as the non-negotiables, right? They're the foundational habits that really create the bedrock for everything else. So, what does this number, 400 grams, actually mean in real life? Well, according to the World Health Organization, that's about 5 portions of fruits and veggies we should be eating every single day. And look, it's not just a suggestion. Hitting this target is a seriously powerful way to help lower your risk of major diseases, like diabetes and heart disease. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. It's not about putting out fat entirely, not at all. It's about choosing the right kind of fat. And both the WHO and the American Heart Association are on the same page here. We want to be prioritizing those unsaturated fats, the good stuff you find in fish, avocados, and olive oil, while dialing back on the saturated and trans fats that are in things like fatty meats and a lot of fried foods. And I've got some good news about this 150-minute goal. You absolutely do not have to live at the gym to hit it. This could be a brisk walk, playing with your kids, or even just doing some energetic chores around the house. The whole point is just to get your heart rate up. That's what strengthens your heart and gets your circulation moving. And last but not least, let's talk about sleep. A consistent routine is absolutely key. When you dim the lights and unplug from your screens, you're basically telling your body to start producing melatonin. That's the sleep hormone. It's a super simple ritual that signals to your brain, hey, it's time to rest, and it can dramatically improve the quality of your sleep. Okay, so we've covered those timeless pillars of wellness. Now let's dive into a really modern challenge. How do we thrive when we're surrounded by screens all day long? If you work at a desk, this word, ergonomics, is about to become your new best friend. Seriously, it's all about setting up your workspace so it works with your body, not against it. It's how you prevent all those aches and pains that creep in after sitting for hours. And this is basically your cheat sheet, straight from the Mayo Clinic. So ask yourself, is your chair set up so your feet are flat on the floor? Is your monitor about an arm's length away with the top just below eye level? And when you type, are your wrists straight? These little tweaks make a huge difference. Of course, it's not just our backs and necks that are at risk, it's our eyes too. Digital eye strain is a real thing. But thankfully, the fix is incredibly simple. It's called the 20-20-20 rule. Okay, here's how easy this is. Every 20 minutes, you just look away from your screen at something about 20 feet away, and you just hold that gaze for 20 seconds. That's it. This tiny little break gives your eye muscles a chance to relax, which cuts down on strain and really helps refresh your vision. It's probably one of the easiest habits you can build into your day. So, we've talked about our daily habits, our digital lives. Now, let's kind of zoom out and look at the bigger picture, the power of prevention. We're talking about the proactive steps we can take today to protect our health for years and years to come. This quote from the WHO is so important. High blood pressure often has 0 symptoms, and that's exactly what makes it so dangerous. You could feel perfectly fine while it's quietly causing damage inside your body. Getting regular checks is literally the only way to know your numbers and get things under control. The advice here couldn't be more direct. Smoking is one of the biggest causes of preventable disease, period. It harms pretty much every organ in the body and even puts the people around you at risk. But, and this is a big but, here's the really encouraging part. It is never too late to quit. The moment you stop, your body actually starts to repair itself. You'll feel benefits right away, and of course, in the long term, which is a powerful reason to make that change. At the end of the day, prevention is kind of like a team sport between you and your doctor. Those regular checkups are just vital for catching any potential issues early on when they're the easiest to treat. The key is not to wait until you have symptoms. All right, on to one of my favorite sections, mindful living. This is where we see how these incredibly tiny, consistent habits can add up to create a massive positive impact on our well-being. I mean, how simple is this one? It's such a tiny hack. Drinking a glass of water before you eat not only gets your digestion going, but it also helps you feel fuller a little bit faster, which can naturally help prevent you from overeating. And here's another super easy one. Instead of just sitting down right after you eat, try taking a short 5 or 10 minute walk. This one simple action can have a really significant impact on your metabolic health by helping your body regulate blood sugar more effectively. Okay, for our final section, let's have a little fun. We're going to do a rapid fire round of some surprising health boosts, some slightly unconventional tips that are actually backed by science. Ready? A good laugh can actually increase your blood flow. A quick cold shower can fire up your circulation and alertness. And even chewing gum can help enhance your memory and lower stress. It just goes to show you that wellness can pop up in some of the most unexpected places. So as we wrap this up, this is the main message I really want to leave you with. Building a healthier life isn't about some radical, perfect overhaul overnight. It's about making small, sustainable changes that you can actually stick with day after day. That's where the real magic happens. So, my question for you is this. What's the one small, simple thing you can take from all this and start doing today? Whether it's the 20-20-20 rule, a short walk after dinner, or just that glass of water before a meal, the absolute best time to start is right now.